Saba Stories. The Kingdom of Kyomarth. The great poet of the East, Abulqasem Ferdowsi, in his book Shahnameh, defined the story of the Kingdom of Kyomarth as follows. Once upon a time, a good and just king named Kyomarth ruled in the land of Iran. Kyomarth was a very good king who was loved by all the people. King Kiyomarth had amazing strength. In addition to the people, he had control over all the creatures of the land of Iran, and all the creatures and animals obeyed him. If he went to a hunting ground, all the animals would come to him and bow down. He also knew the language of animals and did not allow anyone to harm animals. Deer, tigers and lions, monkeys and elephants were all obedient to him. Kyomarth had a son named Siamak. Prince Siamak was also very similar to his father. He was very smart and clever. King Kiyomarth was very fond of Siamak and was happy that his son could be a good and just king for the people of Iran after him. That's why he worked hard for his growth and education. He had gathered very good teachers and professors from all over the country to train him. Prince Siamak gradually grew up and was the king's favorite. The king chose a good wife for him and Siamak got married. Siamak soon had a son named Hasham. The king was also very fond of Hasham. He was also very smart and nice. But Ariman did not sit idle. He, who could not see the happiness and prosperity of the king and the people, drew a plan. He decided to take happiness and peace from them. So Satan encouraged his own son to strive for the kingdom of Kyomarth. The devil's son claimed the throne and prepared an army to fight the king. The devil boy moved towards the king's palace. The king wanted to go with his army to fight against his son Satan. But Prince Siamak asked the king to fight the devil's son instead of him and get him out of the way. The king, who knew that Siamak is a good warrior, agreed. A long and difficult war broke out between them. The fight between Prince Siamak and the devil's son was a battle between good and evil. But the evil boy managed to defeat the prince and kill him. The prince's army was defeated and returned to the palace. King Kiyomarth was very sad when he heard the news of his son's death. He harbors a grudge against Siamak's death in his heart. King Kiyomarth was very fond of his grandson Hasham. He always remembered his son Siamak when he saw Hasham. Prince Hasham was also very similar to his father. The king of Kyomarth, who had a grudge against Siamak's death, always invited Hasham to avenge his father against Ariman. How many years have passed? Young Hasham became very educated and warlike. Hasham prepared a large army to avenge his father's death and his grandfather's request and went to war with the devil. Hasham won this war and defeated the devil. King Kiyomarth, who was very happy to defeat the devil, was proud of Hasham. He, who ruled the people for about 30 years, passed away shortly after and handed over his throne to his grandson Hasham, and Hasham became the king.